All right, and we are back. Welcome back to Blazing Dead Podcast. Host Mama Death, Enzo, and Toaster.
Good morning,
We
Vietnam.
apologize for not being here all week last week, and then Monday as well. We had some personal things to be taken care of, and we just couldn't be here. So we are back now, though. We are ready. We are prepared. And this topic today, since the last one that we went over was women, now we get to have the men's side. So we are doing Masculine Wednesday today.
Masculine Wednesday. That's a great fucking title.
Yes. So, like, and we were talking about how women pretty much want their cake and eat it too. Whereas men, per se, men are way more loyal than what chicks are. Sorry.
Especially if you're a gamer.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
so for me, I'm a major gamer, right? I do three things. I go to work when I can.
Right.
I come home and hop on the game, and then I go to sleep.
Yep.
Now there's the occasional time where I'll go out and spend time with my fucking family or my homies, but I'm an antisocial person.
Yeah, pretty much. Me too.
Now look, if that draws a lot of fucking red flags out of you, that a gamer or some loyal men actually just want to sit at home and do nothing, then you got a problem.
Yeah. See, and that was the thing that I brought up last time. Like, if your man is at home and is just on the game, let him fucking game. At least he's not running around and cheating. You know exactly where he is, what he's doing, who he's talking to. Like,
Mm-hmm.
leave him fuck alone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I still say if that's literally the only thing he's doing, that's a
Well,
problem.
yeah,
But
yeah, all in moderation, you know. Like, as long as he's doing, he goes to work, he comes home, helps take care of you and the kids and the house, like, and if he just wants the game, let him.
Now,
I need to talk about one thing in particular
All right.
because it's confusing the shit out of me as to why it's a thing.
Uh-oh.
But it's a thing about men. I need to know why it seems like these these men like you ever notice how all the like all the man whores, all the ones
Mhm.
that sleep with anyone and everybody,
Yeah.
are the ones that ain't got shit. Like they can't hold a job. They usually either have a shitty car, or can't hold a car, or don't have
Mhm.
one. Period.
Yep.
But yet they always manage to find a woman that wants to sleep with or be with them. And I'm like, why though?
Yeah, I don't understand that. I I
see, I
guess
used
from
to,
like the woman's perspective, I guess she's just trying to help and fix him, and that's what draws her into it, but
you see, the problem there is there's a lot more women that need to be fixed than there are
yes.
men,
Exactly.
and a lot of people don't understand that. Some of us men will be lucky to find a woman that's fucking perfect,
Yeah.
as opposed to the average woman wanting the most perfect fucking man possible.
Yeah. Like there and men, I hope y'all are watching. We need you. We love you. We appreciate you. Keep doing
But,
what you're doing.
but
We
if you
need
act like a
you.
hoe, get the fuck out.
Yeah, we don't need you. But men do not get enough appreciation in this world.
Ain't that
Um, Bearded Diver, I am in the category of men who are kind, have a good job, but because I am short, disqualifies me.
look? Look, ain't nothing wrong with being short, right?
No.
Now, if a woman wants if a woman wants a man that's fucking 6 feet tall, and is towers the fuck over her, then that's gonna give her a lot of insecurities, right? But it's like there's also the men out there that only want the slim, thick woman.
Yeah.
That's a problem, right? For me, I'm the type of person that if you get along with my personality, then we're gonna get along in this fucking life perfectly fucking fine.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck how big you are. Which, I mean, there is a thing as too big.
Yes, there is.
My ex-wife was over 300 pounds, and me being a guy that can barely pass 150, that's that's a little bit too much.
Help me.
But it's like,
dude,
like we got along fucking fabulously.
Yeah, but if she rolls over on you in her sleep, you ain't making it.
I did suffocate a few times. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We experienced infancy.
He straight up said I was choking.
But the good thing is, I was still able to pick her up sometimes.
Right.
I love the sometimes added to that.
Sometimes. Gotta be specific.
It wasn't every day, but some days that ended in Y, it happened.
Bearded Diver said whale watching at its finest.
Listen, I did have me.
Nah, because my brain just took that and ran with it. I was like, he found your ex-wife under one of his bridges.
I did have me a thick madame.
Toast. Oh god, that's funny.
I died.
But like going back to it, men have literally everything on your shoulders. Like you are the main working force, you know?
You see these shoulders? My shoulders are too fucking small to have a whole bunch of shit on my shoulders. So if you try to dump that on me, we're gonna have a problem.
Responsibility for whom?
Huh?
It's ridiculous. I love that word. I love saying it that way.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Splendiferous.
Listen, my family has started catching on to my new favorite word. Say that one more again. Do it one more again. Do it. Say that to me. Say that to me one more again.
Your English teacher is rolling over in their grave.
Brother, listen, my English teacher was fine. That's all I'm saying.
He wasn't learning shit in that class.
Right. Not just fine. She was fine. All right.
F-O-I-N-E.
But like I was saying a minute ago, I did have me a thick madame. Emphasis on the damn.
Yeah, pretty much.
But her personality got along with mine, so there was no problem. But it's like you got guys like me, you got guys like Toaster, then you have guys that literally say fuck you and treat you however the fuck you want to be treated. But then when they treat you the way you want to be treated, you got a problem.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. I really don't.
Now, I know I keep kind of drifting back to the female aspect, but it's like if you don't want your man to treat you the way that he's treating you, don't give him the ammunition to do so.
Exactly.
And if he even chooses that route in the first place, then he's just a piece of shit.
Yeah, why be with someone like that? Like,
I'm not saying if you need an example before you even think about pulling that trigger on a relationship with a man, just watch how he treats his mother or his sisters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect example. You act like his mom. And if he treats her good, you got a good man on your hands, bro.
Right.
That's really the fucking basis of it.
Yeah, and I love how, like, I've been watching YouTube videos where men have stopped simping for women,
Yeah, it's
and I
because
love it.
it's because anytime a man simps for a woman, it's a fucking problem now. But
Yeah,
yet, but yet, some of y'all women be out in the fucking streets dressing up like a hoe, and
yeah,
then getting the intention that you wanted in the first place, but hating on it because it's a man that's giving it to you.
yeah. See, and that's what I don't understand. Why dress provocatively and bitch
And
and
then get mad
complain?
for looking.
Yeah, like
And
you
this right
dress that
here,
way for that specific reason.
this right here is for men and women alike. Because there is some men out there that are like, oh, you just wanna look at me like I'm a piece of meat. Yeah,
Hmm.
but if you act like it, she's gonna fucking look at you like it. Simple.
Hmm. Yeah,
You
I
don't
mean, the
you don't
best.
want to be treated like a piece of yum yum dim sum. Then don't fucking act like it, brother.
Yum Yum Dim Sum is wild. Go
It's
to bed.
simple.
Yum Yum Dim Sum. Fuck out my face.
Bearded Diver said, that is my current situation where I have my limit and then have to get out. This is how it is in the gym too. Yes, the gyms, these women, a lot of them either come in dressed ridiculously and then bitch about the attention, and then there's also where they want to record what they're doing in the gym, and people, like, this one, she had her phone on the dumbbells rack, and of course men came up to get dumbbells and they were in her camera and she got pissed off about it. Don't
That's
put
another
your
problem.
camera where everybody's gonna be.
You have quite literally put it in the walking zone.
Exactly. And then also, why are you trying to record yourself in the gym to begin with?
I mean, I get it. Some people record their workouts for progress and to check their own form,
That, yes.
but
But these women aren't doing that. Men will. Women don't do that. But these men, like all you men, are expected to be this strong robot, like, just do as they're told.
Now if y'all got a problem with us continuously bouncing back to the female aspect, men have very fucking low standards. A lot of men will fuck
Yes.
anything that walks.
Yes.
So there's not really much to fucking complain about for a man. I mean, other than the fact of being a piece of shit. That's really it. If you act like a piece of shit, you're gonna be treated like a piece of shit. Simple.
Yep.
Detroit
And that's where the
become shit.
golden rule comes into play. Treat everyone how you want to be treated.
Especially if you wanna if you wanna make it in life, treat everybody well. Depending on how you act with this next statement, treat your woman like you treat your mom.
Yep.
It's simple.
It really is.
You want a good woman that's gonna lock you down in every fucking aspect, then treat her how you would treat your fucking mother. Simple.
Yeah.
Unless you had that Eminem style mom.
Yes.
Bearded Diver said no women do it to promote their OF, their OnlyFans. If it breathes, feeds you, I don't know what it says. It's all starred out. We good. But yeah, men have really stopped simping for these women. And it's fucking fantastic. I love it.
I'm chasing this money to pay these bills. I ain't got time to chase no hoe.
Exactly.
I ain't got time to chase these hoes, bro.
Nope.
See me
I'm chasing
current
this mortgage
situation-
payment.
with my current situation, I don't got no money to chase right now.
Right.
But I'm still not finna be out here chasing these hoes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like either you like me or you don't. Simple.
Yep.
It's like what's her name song. Thank you next. All right. Simple. Thank you next.
See, that's a piece of advice for everybody. Time is a resource that you will never be able to refund. So remember
Exactly.
that not everybody is worth your time.
Yep.
And with that same mentality comes just kind of speaking straight up with people of like, it's like, oh, well, you seem like you didn't want to talk to me no more. It's not that I don't want to, it's that I don't need to. You said that you was talking to somebody else or that you had a boyfriend now or whatever. I ain't got no reason to talk to you no more.
Exactly.
I'm not in the market for new friends.
Bearded Diver said, I will simp for a gothic, muscle mommy, or tall Amazon woman. And
Hey, yo.
redhead
That's,
with blue eyes, too.
That's what I was gonna say earlier. I was like, listen, size or height isn't necessarily a deal breaker for me, but I'm 6'4", so I'm like, hey, if you over 5'10", hit me up.
Listen. If you look like Rhea Ripley from fucking WWE, then we in business, baby. It's simple.
See, and another thing, men would rather have the natural look instead of 10,000 pounds of makeup on your face.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Like,
You want to
if
say you want to say that's the only way I look good, bitch? No, it's not.
No. And if that's what you think, then you need to
Then you fucking with the wrong
re-examine.
people.
Yeah.
Your friends ain't really your friends if that's the only way you look good.
Yeah, and it's like, for men, they see that as they're hiding something from the get-go.
But I mean, then again, I can understand for some women, y'all like to hide your
Bitch in here.
like if your face look like my ass cheek, right? you like to hide it, but it's just like, why? What's the point?
Said you're not allowed to walk around here looking like Voldemort's relative.
Bearded Diver said, I would die if I found a woman that was all that I mentioned in one. And then and then he said, take the women to a water park on the first date. Yes. Yes.
You want to see what they really look like? Take them to a water park.
Yep.
Send them down the fucking slide first.
I'll push you down that bitch first. Let's see how you say you love chaos. Let's see how much you love it. Just because I'll wait. As soon as you start to ask, what do you?
And men, you guys really are simple. You don't ask for much, you know? Like I was watching,
clean, you know, simple.
Well, no.
I'll start with you pay rent.
This
Hey,
dude,
right? We good, bro.
this dude, he went through this whole spiel, like what women want. Women want you to wine her, dine her, help her. Like, he listed all these things. Be emotional with her, be romantic with her. And he said, there's only 3 things that you need to bring for a man. Show up naked, bring some food, don't block the TV.
Listen, show up naked and bring some tacos specifically.
Well, he said wings.
Wings, hell yeah, brother.
Show up naked,
Oh.
bring some wings, don't block the TV. Simple.
You bring me some motherfucking McDonald's, some McDonald's nuggets. I know what's in them, okay, but you bring me some fucking McDonald's nuggets and some fucking sweet and sour sauce, we good. We good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was pondering that for myself, and I was like, "No, she right." Like I did. I was seriously pondering that, like for myself and from my own perspective, and was like, "She's fucking right."
I mean, it really is that simple.
I was like, "She's like, yeah, show up naked, bring food, don't block the TV."
Now,
I will go ahead, keep this roof over our head and all these bills paid. You can turn the thermostat to whatever you fucking want, as long as you periodically show up naked,
Nah.
bring food, and
Nah.
don't block my TV.
you don't fuck with my thermostat.
See, that's the way I am. You don't fuck with my. It's gonna be set to where I want it.
My mother controls the thermostat in our house. My father and I die.
We don't even have one, so it's okay.
My father and I die consistently, and we'll be walking around in fucking full blown hoodies, full shirt, like full pants and everything. And she's like, "Oh, where y'all going?" "Downstairs."
So Bearded Diver said she goes from Ariel
Hold on.
to Ursula or Esma with one water slide ride.
Y'all.
And then he said, I think it's fuck. He says, wings and beer and watch the game with me. It is a wrap. Wifer up that moment.
Here's another thing. Whose credit is better?
Oh, no clothes. Yeah.
My bad. I didn't hear half of what you said because I was talking to my
well,
gran about my son.
Bearded Diver, he said she goes from Ariel to Ursula or Esma with one water slide ride.
Oh my god. Oh. Listen. If you walking around talking about my precious, bitch, get out. You cover that shit up with some makeup, bitch, get out.
Yeah.
Dobby is a free elf looking ass.
This bitch over here looking like Schmeagol. My god, bro. Nah.
One ring
If
to
you look
rule
like-
them all head ass.
If you look like the picture behind Toaster's head, then we gonna have a problem.
Please do not look like the toaster.
But, I mean, like, men really just, they don't really have very high standards.
Now, we've talked about a lot of the standards and the good that men do.
Yeah.
I would like to talk a little bit about the bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So, I got invited out to the club with my sister and a few of my sister's friends the other night. And I was pretty much playing the bodyguard role, which is why they invited me.
Yep.
This one, we ended up going to an all Mexican bar, right? And my sister's friend is very antisocial, just like me.
Same.
We walk up to the bar and this guy just keeps fucking bothering her. Like he doesn't take a hint, and the fact is he can't understand English.
Oh.
So she came up to me
What is
and I
fuck
was
off
like,
in
look,
Spanish?
she came up to me and I was like, look, don't hate me, but I'm about to put on that boyfriend role for you. I'm about to shove this guy away.
Yep.
I looked this dude straight in his fucking face and I was like, bro, I was doing gestures and everything that it's my girl right here. Leave her the fuck alone, right?
Right.
This motherfucker was so persistent, I almost had to beat his fucking ass.
Yep.
If you can't take a hint on the first fucking go around, you don't deserve nothing. Get the fuck out of this bar, bro. Simple. Like, I don't.
Yeah, the word no means no.
Right. Most women go to. A lot of women go to a bar with friends to have a good time.
Right.
They don't need these men fucking creeping on them, coming up to them, doing some stupid shit. Yeah, Yeah, you can buy me a beer. You can buy me a shot. Whatever the fuck you want to do. But I'm
No
not finna
means
entertain
no
you.
unless you ask a
Exactly.
woman if she's hungry. Then no
Right.
means yes.
Like next time I go out with them, they've already said I have no choice in not going. They're taking me to a gay bar.
Oh Lord.
Look, look. You can buy me shots. You can talk sweet to me and everything, but nigga, at the end of the day, I'm straight.
Right.
Adjacent.
You hit on me. You keep hitting on me after I tell you no the first time. Then I'm punching you in the fucking dick, bro. That's probably the most action. That's probably the most action you'll get all night.
Yeah.
He said, "You hit on me, I'ma hit on you, and not the way you want."
Exactly.
Look, it's the fact of you come to me to and this is not LGBTQ bashing. Okay,
Right.
you come to me and you keep touching me and everything, and we're gonna have a problem. But you buy me
Yeah.
shots. You want to talk? Cool, we'll talk.
Yeah.
But I'm not about to sit here and flirt with you.
Nope.
Nah. Next thing I know, I'm finna be up fucking drugged in a room somewhere, and this motherfucker finna pull talking to a woman, and she pulls out a dick that's bigger than mine. No, I gotta go.
See, and that's another reason why men don't like when women wear makeup, because these men can fucking do makeup better than some of these fucking females. Yeah, and you just don't know.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have a secret penis?
Just look at the whole RuPaul's Drag Race thing.
Yeah,
right?
God, dude. Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of these people out here.
They're really good at it.
A lot of these people out here do way better makeup than some of y'all women out there. But
yeah, they can do it better than me.
They do it to show what they can do.
Right.
They don't do it to mask their insecurities. Now,
it's an art form for them.
If you're a guy, if you want to bash a woman, she better deserve it. You want to talk shit about her, she better deserve it. But at the same time, don't get pissed off and upset when you get your ass beat later that night.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very true.
Oh wait, I almost showed titty. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Damn it, demonetization.
Bearded Diver said, "I bet Dobby was a freak, though."
Listen,
Dobby was a freak elf. There was a K at the end of that free.
Did you see the way he was moving half the time though?
Dude.
Dobby was walking around like this sometimes.
Not the shoulders.
Shaking that shit, bro.
Not the shoulders. No, I was gonna say, you see how homie be fiending for socks.
Yes. Talking about Master has given Dobby a sock. Dobby is free. Listen, Dobby is my favorite Harry Potter character. Dobby will always be my favorite Harry Potter character. But look, if you get rock hard for a fucking sock,
rock hard is crazy. I didn't need that in my head today.
That's
On a
funny.
scale of 1 to 10, show me where the sock touched you.
Oh fuck, man.
Oh my, we're going to hell.
I'll meet y'all down there.
I'll probably be the first one down there in a corner, just like, yep, I deserved it. But fuck that guy.
Yep, sounds about right.
Fuck that guy.
Just look around going, yeah, this tracks.
I'll probably be that one person talking about, look, fuck them kids. I'll look you straight in your face.
Hold on, if the Catholic Church is here, don't do it literally.
I'll look you straight in your face. Fuck them kids.
Did he know?
It's horrible.
It's only horrible if you're an altar boy.
Yeah, so we really need, like, as society, we really need to grow up and start showing men more respect for everything that they do and deal with. There was a video where this chick was trying to do a man's job, right? She was on a boat and they had to hit this pin in order to drop the anchor or whatever.
Yeah.
This lady had a sledgehammer and she was using both hands, but at the same time, like, and she was just going like this. I'm like, you gotta get more oomph into it. You need to swing that bitch.
She said, hot tour, spit on that thing.
If I hard enough, maybe it will come undone.
That was funny.
That's good. That's good. If I
Sometimes you just gotta attempt to.
It was just embarrassing, you know? Like,
You might be an independent woman, but you clearly are not strong.
No, not at all. No. And it was funny because they went to a construction video after, and it was literally like the rebars. He was smacking them to go down into the ground more, and he was just swinging that thing. And I'm like, see, now that's what you gotta do.
Listen.
There's
A lot of men out there. A lot of men out there really do be swinging that thing. You know what I mean? Not and I'm not just talking about working wise.
Yeah.
But if you want to be cocky enough to continue showing that shit off, then we gonna have a problem. Like you're making some of us men out here look like sissies. You know what I mean? It's just like I don't need more insecurities. All right, I already think bad about myself.
Joke's on you. You can't bully me worse than I can bully me.
Right. All right, let's run this real quick.
Discount code for Rogue is DCFU.
All right, and we're back. Just talking about that little commercial thing. I love how the music changed from Bane's clip from shooting, and then when he stabs at the dude, the music change right there is just, I think it's great.
So, are we gonna end up doing a new intro or what are we doing?
Oh, intro, no, but commercials, yes.
Bet.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, I'll do that this weekend.
I just almost got shit on by a bot. I'm sorry. Listen, if you're watching me right now and asking what the fuck I'm doing, I'm warming up for my tournament.
I'm playing Cursed Halo because I got onto Cursed Halo ODST.
So speaking about men
do
and
that.
their standards and shit, so I think men need to hold women to a higher standard than some of these ditzy, just fuck everybody type girls.
Yep.
Can't. No penis.
You did what in front of your fucking tea? Excuse me?
Yeah, women need to check themselves before they start bashing on men.
Once again, men ain't shit. No, the men you choose ain't shit.
Yeah, the men you fuck with ain't shit.
You knew he had no job and no car and no aspirations when you met the nigga. That's not anyone else's fault but yours.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. You definitely want to find somebody that has a goal in life and are actually trying to work towards that goal.
See, like I have a fantastic goal in life. It's to fuck bitches and get money. You know, simple. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, that was
taxes and die.
no. But for my goal in life is I would love to become a fucking professional gamer.
Right.
And that like I've been saying, this tournament that I'm getting ready for will actually help me do that.
Right.
Yeah, it may not be making me money right now, but it's like I'm not about to be broke forever. You know what I mean?
Right.
I saw an interesting clip the other day of people asked, "How did you find your passion?" Short version of the story is by doing something you started off sucking at and not giving up.
Yep. It's 95% of the what you call it that people actually look for. Like you have to have the full aspiration. You have to have the motivation to want to keep doing it.
Yep.
And fellas, if the only time she's with you is when you up, you
Get rid of her.
Yep.
Get out.
Yep. See, and that's another thing. Like, if for women, like if your man is struggling, help him.
Especially if he's willing to admit it. Like, especially if he's willing to be open enough to admit to you that he's struggling. Because
but I mean,
that takes a lot for men to do.
You're supposed to be his safe space, right? He shouldn't have to hide anything from you.
Exactly.
Yeah, but as someone that has fallen victim to it myself, pride gets in the way with us a lot.
Right. It's what happens to me in 95% of my relationships. My pride gets in my way too fucking much, and it's just like you hate me for not telling you, but you're not giving what I need.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You're not giving the safety that I want.
It didn't seem like it was a good idea to tell you, so I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. and that also falls along the lines of the standard that women hold men at. Like women think that men aren't supposed to cry, they're not supposed to admit defeat or when they need help, and That's all wrong. All
Right.
wrong.
But then the first question you ask when shit starts going south, or when this dude, God forbid, feels bad enough and offs himself, it's like, oh, well, why didn't he tell me anything?
Because you're too judgmental.
Right. Why do you think he didn't tell you?
Exactly.
Because because the one time he did try to open up to you to test that water,
Gesundheit.
you ridiculed him for it.
The second it was about to fucking show up, it went away. I'm sorry, but no, it's just like a lot of y'all women, like Sally was saying, a lot of y'all women hold us men to certain standards, but then you bitch moan and complain when we don't want to open up our feelings.
Yeah.
Right. You want me to open up my feelings, you got to give me a reason.
Well, not necessarily a reason, but like a
you
safe
gotta,
place, like you were saying, you know.
right.
Like,
You have to have me completely fucking trust you first.
Yep.
And that's hard for a lot of us people to do when we've been fucking hurt so much.
right. But
Or-
also, when you go into a new relationship, you can't have, you know,
The sins of your
those-
past. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta treat the new person the way that they are. You know, it's a new person. They haven't disrespected you, treated you wrong, nothing. So you don't have a reason to be hiding anything, you know?
Right.
I just
It's
have a
just-
habit of not telling people shit in general, just because I'm like, nah, let me deal with what I'm dealing with. Let me handle this shit myself first, and then I'll get to it.
Well, a lot of the times it's because people will literally use that as ammo against you.
Yep. And that's another thing. Again, for some of y'all women out there, if you use his feelings against you the first time, he's not gonna want to open up to you no more.
Nope. That's why I said, I'm like, you get one good time, and 90% of the time, not even you are gonna expect it as the woman in the relationship. You're not gonna expect your man to open up to you when he does do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, but pay attention when he does it that first time, because if you ridicule him or use that against him, that after that first time, he will never do it again.
Yep. And that's sad, you know? And that just men have that fear already about opening up. So when
There's
you're
a
sitting
reason
there,
that the successful suicide rate is higher for men. The attempt rate may be higher for women, but it usually is not as successful.
Then again, the reasoning for that is because men actually don't bitch out.
yeah. That's because men, when they got their mind set on doing something, they're gonna do it.
Yep.
Like there is no if, ands, or buts about it. No. If they want to do something, they will do it.
That's
You
why
can
you
try
hear
to
that
help
phrase
them.
a lot with men of, oh, you just didn't want it bad enough. That's a real
That's
thing
not
for
fair.
us.
Hmm.
That's a real thing for us, is because if we want it bad enough, if we want to do something bad enough, we're gonna fucking do it.
Exactly. But you also just can't let as a man, you can't let one fucking bad experience
Ruin your
dictate-
entire future.
exactly dictate what the fuck you're gonna do next. Like, I get it, you've been through it multiple times, cool. But it's like, if you're going through it multiple times with different women, then take a step back and worry about yourself first.
Yep.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing because you said you can't let them dictate, and my brain immediately went to the meme of buckwheat. He said, "Can you use the word dictate in a sentence, buckwheat?" She said, "My dictate good."
That's a good one. I'll have to remember that.
Speaking of dad jokes, I have two of them for both of you. That if I have
Awesome.
to live with it, so do you. Why do cows have hooves instead of feet?
I don't know.
Because they're lactose.
Okay. Okay, brother.
And the second one, what does Michael Jackson like to do in the winter? What is his favorite winter activity?
Hide his nose. I don't know.
He likes to ski.
I got one
I
for you.
love dad jokes.
I got one for you. Why does Michael Jackson like to spend a lot of alone time in his bathroom?
Why?
So he can beat it.
Man, I don't know. I still like the one that my son said, and because it was
Namaste.
just out of the blue. Yeah, he came in and said, "Hey, mom, I can't get this yoga instructor to get out." Every time I tell her, she goes, "Namaste."
Namaste.
Please
He
leave my premises. Can't.
Yeah, it was just so random, and it caught me off guard. He had some other ones too, and I can't remember what they were. I'll have to talk to him about it tonight.
The fuck was that? Why did the chicken cross the road?
Because
Because. Oh my god.
I know that one. That was actually in a video that I shared on my Facebook the other day.
Hell yeah.
Bros have murders for a good cause.
Um, so talking about men and their work ethic, a lot of you guys do have a good work ethic. A lot of you. But then you get these fuckboys that want to rely on the woman making the bread. And
See, I used to
it's
be like
just
that. And then I learned the
everybody's
hard way.
priorities are fucked up, you know?
Mhm. I used to be like that, and then I learned the hard way.
Well, see, and then not just because of like relationship things, like how do you expect to sustain yourself if you're not out there putting the work in and making the money for yourself?
I'll sell myself.
I wasn't talking about prostitution.
with no hesitation. Just immediately, I'll sell myself.
I'll sell myself. $300 to the highest bidder.
Oh Lord.
You said 300?
300. Listen, 300 a night. All right.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. It's like 300 flat rate. Jesus.
Sorry. No.
That's what's gonna sound like after that 300.
Listen, I only take woman bidders. All right. If you can afford 300 a night, then we good.
Brother, if you're selling yourself, I don't think you're gonna have much choice.
See, and that's another thing. Like talking about that, like there's not very many women that would pay for a man, whereas a man would pay for a woman.
That is a big issue.
Any hole will do.
I mean, For
No.
some men, yes.
I'm interested in testing a social experiment. I want to just cut a hole in my fence and I want to see what happens. It's purely for science, but I just want to cut a hole in my back fence and just see and just post a camera somewhere in the tree that sits next to where I'm going to carve this hole. And I just want to see what happens. Just like bird, 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 rabbit, dick.
So, speaking of cutting holes in fences, there
I
was
beg
a
your pardon?
video. There-
I beg your finest fucking pardon. Go on.
Speaking of holes in fences, there was a video where the dude's neighbor had 3 German Shepherds. And they literally carved out 3 holes so the dogs can put their face in the little eye socket and the hole for the nose so they can look through the fence.
What?
Yeah, Ozzy's not getting that. Ozzy's not getting that. He's already a sheepdog that likes to sit outside. I would never get him inside again.
Yeah, no, probably not.
He already barks at everybody that goes to the pond and barks at my neighbors when they go outside. The funny part is, I think he's just upset that he can't get to them, because if he could
Yep.
get to them, all he would do is run over there and sit down and wait for pets.
Yep.
And I'm
That's
like,
funny.
my dog is very people friendly. He's not other dog friendly.
Right. That's a lot of dogs, actually.
Loves people, hates other dogs. I'm like, hey, I hate most of my own kind too.
It fits. It works.
You take after your owner.
See, and that's the thing. Like, pets, they really do take on the personality of their owner. Which is fucking fantastic.
Dog sees that I don't socialize well with most other people. He goes, I don't socialize with most other dogs. This will do.
He's like, yay, no doggy party times.
He's like,
Oh man,
but let me bring a cat in this motherfucker. He will have a conniption.
it's a fucking problem.
It's not even a negative thing. It's funny as hell. Cats just confuse the shit out of him. My old roommate had a cat, and all he did for the first 3 weeks that I lived there, he just followed the cat around. It was so bad at one point that I had to like physically get his attention so that way he could eat. I'm like, I'm trying to put food in your bowl, you fucking Nimrod. Stop following the cat and come over here and eat.
Well, I mean, he's just being a typical male following around pussy.
Apparently,
That's good.
every time the cat meowed and I was in the room, he would break his fucking neck and then turn and look at me like, "You hear that shit? That ain't no fucking dog I done ever heard." The cat hit him once, and he just looked at it, and just, like he looked at it, sat down, and then just stared at it like he was pondering life. I'm like, she doesn't fuck with you right now, dog. Leave her alone. He did not care. He's like, "What are you?"
It's so funny. I love animal reactions.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. I didn't think that a cat would be this confusing to a dog, because I grew up in a household with a dog and a cat, and they were fine. They were just like brother and sister, effectively.
Right.
Not this one. This one's like, the fuck is that thing, and what kind of dog is it?
He said, "What the fuck am I looking at?"
He said, "Oh, it just jumped from the floor to the back of the couch. I can't do that." Why you just let him do that? That was the thing that finally made him bark. When he watched it go from the floor of the couch, he barked once, like, "Hey, get down from there."
He's like, if I can't do it, you can't do it.
He's like, "You're allowed on the fucking couch. What is the big deal?" And then he finally figured out that he could run around the other side of the bitch, jump up onto the couch. It was like, "Ha! Now I'm up here too." And then he just stared at the cat again. Meanwhile, she done posted up on the couch and then closed her eyes. She's about to go to fucking sleep. I'm like, "You fucking weirdo, go somewhere." You're weird, buddy. You're weird.
You're weird. You're weird.
I love how animals react to each other. It's so funny.
I'm like, you hate birds, you hate rodents. You figured that part out. Cats, apparently still in the middle. We're on the fence about cats because apparently that is fucking Pandora's box and that is the math equation that he cannot figure out.
That's awesome. That really.
I know anytime there's a cat outside my house because he likes to sit in the window downstairs that looks out at the front yard. He sees a rabbit, barks, loses his shit, tries to get through the window, doesn't work. He sees a cat run through our flower bed. I just keep hearing tapping on my floor because he's going back and forth across the window trying to find the cat.
Yep.
That's
awesome.
I was like, I think my dog is defective.
He said, I think my dog has a glitch in his system.
Because I'm like, there's cats all over this neighborhood. There's no way that you haven't seen a cat before. It's just another cat. It's going to do the same thing that the last 6 cats that were in the yard did.
I mean, at least he doesn't eat them.
No, just...
Very confused by that.
Excruciatingly confused. My dog is the epitome of, it's a good thing you cute, because you're really not that bright. I'm like, it's a damn shame when I'm the smart one in the relationship and you gotta be the pretty one.
You know that's another thing. If you're a blonde,
oh god,
man or woman alike, why you gotta force yourself to act retarded sometimes?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Like you're literally living up to the speculation of blondes are retarded.
Yes.
Not force.
See, and I don't like blonde-haired people. Like, I typically stay away from blondies.
Another thing, if you listen, Sally might rip my head off for this, but if you dye your hair, if you don't like your natural hair color, get the fuck out of my face, you know?
A single that she lost.
Damn it. Leave me alone.
If you don't like your natural hair color, and if you getting up there in age and everything, and you want to mask your fucking grays or whatever, the mileage that you have,
the mileage.
Get out of my face.
The mileage.
The mileage.
He treat you like a old Subaru.
No, I mean, dyeing your hair is one thing, but having 10,000 pounds of makeup on your face is totally different.
But I mean, dyeing your hair is kind of the same.
Not really.
Because you're technically killing your hair a lot faster than if you let it dye naturally.
Alopecia in stage.
But I mean, like, dyeing your hair isn't going to hide anything, like, on your face or anything, you know, whereas makeup does.
I mean, fair enough.
That's Billy in
But I mean,
Hair dye,
dye-
face
dyeing
paint,
your hair.
blackface.
What?
I've seen a lot of bad dye jobs, and I'm like, does that count as blackface?
He said, "Does if I paint my face black, does it count as blackface?"
Well, what's funny is they used to have a cartoon where they were wearing blackface.
Yeah. Especially so. I don't think. Look, me being half black, I don't think it counts as blackface, right? It's not my fault. My dad ran out of toner. All right.
See, so that's another thing. Like, everybody is so easily offended anymore. Like, if somebody's dressing up as another culture, why does it offend you?
Right.
Ironically, more often than not, with certain cultures, it just doesn't offend them at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there was this dude that dressed up as a Mexican. He had the sombrero, the poncho, the maracas, and he had and he taped a black piece of paper onto his face as his mustache. And he was going around and asking all these people if his outfit offended them. And they were like, well, yeah, you don't understand their culture and what that means and blah, blah, blah. And he goes up to actual Mexicans and he asks them, like, what do you think of my outfit? And they're like, it looks good. We like it.
This motherfucker's blowing. This dude is blowing up my fucking Discord. Fuck off, bro. Chill out.
I thought it was me. I thought it was my Discord.
Holy fuck.
But like, why is everybody putting themselves in other situations that doesn't concern them?
It's because they want to act cool. A lot of people like to act like a different culture because or ethnicity because they don't like themselves.
Mhm.
If you're not okay with your own body, go to a mental asylum.
Can't. No penis.
Well, see, there's a thing though. Like, we do say to love the body you're in and blah blah blah, but if you're like 400 or 500 pounds, no,
Get on the fucking treadmill.
Yeah, you need to do something about that.
Stop
Loving
eating the
yourself,
fucking-
that's not
Stop
loving
eating the
yourself.
fucking 3 pounds of pizza a day, bro. Chill out.
Yeah, like there's a difference between loving yourself and
Eating
being
your
healthy.
feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like they would ask these women what you rate yourself between a 1 and a 10, and a lot of these bitches, well, I'm a 10.
You look like you could roll better than
Bitch, you more like a negative
walk
10.
into Jesus.
Yeah, they're like, well, you asked me what I would rate myself.
You're right. And you're
Yeah, but
wrong.
yeah. Like, so you're gonna rate yourself a 10, and then they asked them, like, who's one of the most beautiful people in the world, and they can't say anything.
Who is niggas?
Who lives at a pineapple under the sea?
Niggas.
Not so motherfucking mascara, bitch.
Who is in a pineapple under the sea? Niggas.
They make waterproof makeup.
Huh?
They do. Waterproof makeup, it's out there.
I can't have shit I want.
he said, I can't have nothing no more.
I just wanted a very easy, surefire way to be be able to reveal the Pokemon card that is this individual. But apparently, I cannot.
Oh shit. Let me run this again real quick.
Fuckery.
Discount code for Rogue is DCFU.
All right. And we're back. So we really need to, as a society, we really need to start building up our men. You know, like, we really need to get behind our men and tell them, like, you're doing a good job. We appreciate you.
Good job. Good job.
I appreciate me too. But I mean,
It's-
personally, a lot of men, if you don't give a fuck about what a man has got to say, then he's not gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
You say, yeah. Don't make me hit you with the Mandark laugh, dog.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, you can hit me with whatever
Hit
you
him
want.
with the ha 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 ha
Out loud.
out loud.
You can hit me with whatever you want.
Oh, that's great. But, I mean, like, I'm serious, though. We really need to appreciate our men more than what we do. A lot of these women are saying, like, no, we don't need a man. We don't need men to survive. Yes, we do.
But I mean, if that was the case, if a lot of y'all women out there didn't need a man to survive, you wouldn't have the fucking jobs that you have today.
Exactly.
95% of the jobs that was created by a fucking man.
Yep.
So if you didn't need a man for nothing, then you wouldn't have a fucking job.
Dude, we wouldn't have
or some of y'all that go,
society.
Some of y'all that say y'all don't need a man. I'm gonna need them child support payments back.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That too. But, like, if we didn't need men, then we would not have what we have today. We wouldn't
You
have these
definitely
buildings. We wouldn't have the technology.
Definitely wouldn't have your motherfucking child.
Exactly. That too. And see, and that's another thing about the whole, like, abortion thing. Like, why are the fathers not involved?
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of dads out there that regret their own unborn child, but it's like if you didn't want him in the first place, you should have just covered.
Bearded Diver said the gay community appreciates men.
Oh yes. Hey girl, hey girl, hey.
Profusely.
See, and speaking of that, like, why do we have all of these different terminologies, like the LGBTQ? It's literally either gay or bi.
It's a hard knock life, right? I'm sorry. It's that's an inside joke I was talking about with my buddies the other day.
Hard.
Oh man. But it's like, yeah, like if y'all don't appreciate the type of person you are, why try to act like someone completely fucking different? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Originality is key.
I get it. You want to be seen a certain way, but it's like if you can't appreciate your own self the way you are originally, nobody's gonna appreciate the way that you act different.
Yep. Yeah,
I had a
you
buddy-
really need to be more original and be yourself instead of trying to be something you're not.
Yep. I had a buddy who went into full on drag. Like he does full on drag shows and everything in New York, and it's like for a while he didn't fucking appreciate what he had and what he was
Right.
because of the fucking backlash and hate that he was getting. I was just
Yep.
like, bro, why? It doesn't fucking matter what these people think.
No.
You appreciate you for you. At the end of the day, they're not living your life. You're living your life.
Exactly.
So why are you letting someone's opinion dictate how you live?
Yep, and that's society as a whole anymore. You know, like everybody's trying to be somebody else because they think that that's better than being themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Which in turn kills originality. There is no originality anymore. Everybody's trying to be like each other.
Everyone has tried so hard to be different that no one is different.
Yep. And there's a big difference between loving yourself and then being overinflated.
There's a difference between loving yourself and acting different.
Yeah.
There is self-love and there is arrogance.
Yes.
Yes.
And ignorance.
I'm ignorant. Occasionally.
Wait, what was that?
I said I'm ignorant occasionally.
Listen, I be loving every inch of my fucking body, no matter what fucking weight I can't pass. I be
Right.
bitching, moaning, and complaining that I can't pass 150. Motherfucker, I started drinking again. I'm fucking 155. It's like
Alcohol.
I should have, see, like I shouldn't have to fucking drink and do all that shit just to gain weight. But it's like I
Right.
want to, just for the fuck of it.
Yeah, but why would you want to weigh more?
So
Because he
for
tiny.
my height and my height and my age, I'm supposed to be a certain. I'm supposed to be at least 180.
He's built like a child.
Shut the fuck up. I only weigh more. Just see that's one of my fucking insecurities that I have. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
we're over here talking about loving yourself. You know, I love myself. Don't get me wrong. It's just like sometimes I do sympathize with y'all out there. Insecurities do get the best of us. Don't get it twisted. But at the end of the day, I should also take my own advice. Don't
Yes.
let what I should do or what I should be dictate what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I'm I don't know, like the logic doesn't make sense. Like
She said the math ain't mathing.
it's not, because usually people are trying to lose weight, not gain it.
I do not want to end up being that fucking 30-year-old guy that weighs only 100 pounds. I'm good. I'm good.
No, I mean,
his entire life looks like a child.
but there's other ways to like bulk up.
I mean,
Like
yeah,
you would
I
have
can-
to like work out and gain muscle.
and
'Cause
still
that
weigh
weighs-
and still
no,
weigh
no.
150.
No, muscle weighs way more than fat.
Just gonna have a bunch of lean muscles. Still weigh 150. Cut to shreds. That's 150. We don't understand
Be
it.
looking at this one fucking. Have you ever seen Boss Baby?
Yes.
Yes.
that big ass baby.
Yeah.
I'll be 30 looking like that.
Man is gonna be out. Man is gonna be the definition of doctors hate him. Why? Because he's shredded and can bench 300 pounds, but for some reason he's only 150. He's small as shit. He's the definition of Mighty Mouse. He will kill you with one flick of his pinky finger. But for some reason he only weighs 150.
But I just like that shouldn't be an insecurity for you. You know, like you look decent, you know, you're not underweight, you're not overweight, you're
Those are
I'm
funny.
still gonna consider myself the sexiest motherfucker. Listen, until I see a motherfucking chisel chin Giga Chad motherfucker come straight to my face, you don't look better than me.
I don't think you want him to come to your face.
Listen, I be having my gay tendencies sometimes. All right.
oh Lord.
I still don't think you want him to come to your face. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Ain't nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. All right.
And that is your problem.
Then again, you've been talking fast as fuck the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, your audio isn't matching up with the real time.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
That is highly unfortunate.
It's all good. I feel like we've done quite a bit today. And we shall come back on Friday.
For
Foodie
food.
Friday. Yes. Got magic fingers over here.
Jeff hands.
That's what I was gonna say.
Listen, these aren't spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
Spirit
And
fingers,
these
yeah.
are gold.
Stretchy arms and extendo fingers. Stretchy arms and extendo fingers.
But wouldn't that be that would help out women, wouldn't it?
If you don't enjoy the length of my fingers as they are, listen, I could shove them down your throat. I can put them in a place where the sun don't shine. If that's what you want. But these fingers right here, these are gold. All right?
They're golden brown.
Toaster.
He's like, I'm not here right now.
This is one of those conversations that makes me look at you as my friend just goes, you know I love you, right? But that's it. It's just, you are a good friend. You are a good person. The epitome of, say something nice about Ja Rule. He's alive.
All right. We shall return on Friday. Catch us then.